Hey guys, as you know, we always do this at the end of the season, but this time we're doing it mid-season. Now, the EPL table has started to take a shape as English giants have really begun to show their real self. There are some teams that have proved they can match the high tempo of the top-rated league in the world. The likes of Aston Villa, Newcastle, and without forgetting Nottingham Forest, who have terrorized the first rated as top 6 teams and dismantling them mercilessly. But let's dive into our today's analysis and have a look what really happened during the first half of the season and what to expect during the second half. Ancelot's side, the Liverpool, are sitting on the top of the Premier League table comfortably, enjoying the 6 points gap with a game in hand. They have really shown they can play and have set the EPL league bar so high that pundits have seen them as the favorites of winning the EPL 2024-2025. To my case, it's a bit different as the EPL has a long way to go. There are 18 matches in waiting. Liverpool have really enjoyed a great half of the season, losing only once, gathering 46 points. This is an evidence of the players drinking Ancelot's tactics, which is the blend of Jurgen Klopp's heavy metal stroke the Gen pressing and Ancelot's rich total football heritage from the Dutch football culture, hence coming up with uninvented tactics like the using of central overloads. Let's talk about Arsenal. Arsenal have been a bit doing fair despite of showing weaknesses like they need a proper striker. Actually, I've been singing this. Actually, a traditional clean call striker who will convert most chances as Gabriel Jesus hasn't proven to be a regular starter due to injuries which pose a huge setback for the Brazilian international, and Arsenal have been performing average during the first half of the season, dropping vital points despite of having a huge expectancy ratio. Nottingham Forest, they have been outstanding during the first half of the season, tying 40 points with Arsenal. Hey, is it a huge achievement as in the last season the sides were really struggling to escape relegation, now sitting at the third spot, which many see it as a big boys' place. Their goal Italy is what is keeping them behind Arsenal, but I'm sure if they can work on converting their few chances oftenly, they can do better than that. Actually, Nottingham Forest is the black horse in the race. Mark this, or I quote, or I repeat. Nottingham Forest is the black horse in the race. Let's talk about the Blues. Chelsea. Like Chelsea had two faces in the first half of the season. Before the festive season, Enzo Maresca did well, winning each match and even were termed as among the favorites to win the EPL, despite of the gaffer defending his boys that they are not in the title contenders. Their stints after the festive season saw them portraying their previous woes, losing games from winning position and picking draws. This literally means that at this time, Chelsea are a shadow of their pre-festive season self. A few things need to be done. Maybe the manager should instill some confidence to the boys that they can go back to their winning ways. They can do better than the fourth position, though it is an improvement compared to their last season. Newcastle United, sitting fifth on the EPL log, are not to be overlooked. They are not to be overlooked. Their on-form striker Alexander Isak has been bagging goals much in and out, thus making him among the only three strikers with most goals in the Premier League. The offensive players are always really trying to win matches by seizing each opportunity in every game. They deserve to be in that position, breathing fire just behind Chelsea with a 1-point difference. Let's talk about Manchester City. Manchester City are far from their old self. Players aging, injuries, woes, and lack of motivation really affecting the citizens. Winning 6 EPL titles out of the possible 7 titles is absolutely crazy. Leave alone winning 4 Premier League trophies. Look at the age of their star players. KDB, John Stones, Anderson, Kyle Walker, and others. are really aging, struggle with injuries very often. City under Pep need to be revamped, more fresh legs to join, and then thus making them making them like great again. Look at Rodri injuries is a huge setback as the side have lacked defensive shield from the Spaniard. And I'll talk a little bit about Manchester United, who are really struggling despite of getting a new manager. Can I say laziness have been affecting the Red Devils? Probably yes. But still, there are a lot the club is really struggling to stay in line with the financial fair. Play rules forced to trim the squad. A lot of issues are affecting the club, but that's not what we'll discuss today. Manchester United have a great coach who has really built a legacy already in Sporting Lisbon years back. Man U sitting on the 13th place with just 23 points, only 7 points from the relegation zone. There have been some rumors that the team will be relegated. Unfortunately, those are uncertain rumors, according to me. A lot of things need to be done, building the team's confidence again, purchasing the players that are willing to play for the badge, not for the sake of money, and players at times act like mercenaries. They play for money. Then tactically, the fluidity in missing from the team, and it's on the one of the most important components under Ruben Amorim's philosophy. Injuries also are affecting the Red Devils, but not that much. Okay, it won't be fair if I won't speak about Tottenham Hotspurs, who are just a point above Manchester United with just 24 points. As Spurs are just below their best even form since 2011. Under Ange, they have really been trying hard to win a silverware, now having already secured a first leg win versus Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. If they maintain their calmness at the end, they will end up winning the Carabao. It will be a better season for them, but in the EPL, they are doomed. They lost most points from winning position, more than any other team in the league this season. The inability to keep a clean sheet and maintain their wins makes them vulnerable to conceding goals. The relegation battle is so tough than the EPL battle. The battle between the 12th placed team and the danger zone is just 8 points. Anything can happen in between. Unfortunately, Southampton seems lost from the team that used to survive during rough times of relegation. At the moment, they are termed as the first team to be relegated. But all in all, let's wait for the second half. Remember to always follow me on all social media platforms. On Instagram at Valerie Amwai, Facebook Valerie Amwai, YouTube it's Valerie Amwai. Remember to subscribe, share, comment, and that is it.